What is the most important document a person can have when they are abroad? Their passport, right? But what if you're in the US and your passport is about to expire? Well, you can always go to India and get it renewed, right? But a lot of us can't go to India whenever we want because we don't get visa stamping dates. Regardless, you can always renew your Indian passport here in the US. A lot of us have been here in the United States for a while but are not sure how to go about it. Don't worry, today I'm sharing an entire guide that will help you with step-by-step process of passport renewal here in the US. Hi everyone, I'm Priya from It's Okay Yaar and welcome back to our channel. And if you're new today, It's Okay Yaar is a content platform for South Asian immigrants and we aim to educate, entertain and empower them. If you've been following our content for a while, please subscribe to our channel and let's begin. Now let's discuss some important information about the renewal process. All the Indian passport services are handled by VFS Global. Individual Indian consulates no longer accept passport-related activities directly. Therefore, there is no use calling them or going there. They will direct you to the VFS website only. All applicants for passport-related activities must fill an online order form, whether applying in person or by mail. The application must include a copy of the form. This is to enable VFS real-time tracking of the applications. Now, let's discuss the renewal steps. Like most Indian government processes, this too is a little bit complicated and will require some patience. So please make sure that you use a laptop or a desktop for the entire process. The mobile sites don't work that well. Now coming back to the process and the steps. There are two parts to it. The first part involves filing a form or application on the Government of India website to validate your authenticity as an Indian national. The second part involves you filing a form or application on the VFS portal or website. This part is to validate your authenticity as a legal immigrant in the US and for shipping purposes. Let's get started. Step 1, go to the portal. It will be linked in the description box and register by clicking on the register button. Step 2, once you've registered, you will get an email to verify your email. Click on it to verify your account. Log in again with your login ID and password. Step 3, when you log in again, you will be taken to the applicant homepage. There, select apply for an ordinary passport and fill the form with all the details that open up. Step 4 in the application, make sure you select reissue of passport and validity expired within 3 years due to expire. Opt for a booklet of 36 pages unless you travel a lot. You know what? I will leave a sample form in the description box below. Here is a sample form for your reference. Step 5, click on next and fill the entire form. Once you click save, your application is saved and the application reference number ARN is generated. Please save or note down this number. It's important and will be of use later. Make sure you have an Indian address while completing the form. It can be your own home or your relative's address, basically someone to vouch for you during the police verification process. The Indian number that you give for the police verification process should be working. And please select the correct police station too. Step 6. Once you've completed the entire form, verify and submit your application. Once you submit, your application is locked and no changes can be made to it. Step 7. Print the completed application form. Print it one-sided and not double-sided. Step 8. Now go to the VFS website, click on passport and fill in the required details on the screen that looks like this. Step 9. After you click on proceed, you will be asked to register and activate the registration by email. Once you do that, there are chances that you might have to redo the entire application again. It's okay, yaar. Be patient, you're almost done. Step 10. After you log in to the VFS portal, click on create new application, fill in the details and you will be asked to add a new customer. While adding the new customer, one of the first fields you will be asked to fill is the government reference number. This is the ARN number you received after filling the form on the Indian government website. Please enter it here. Step 11, click on submit. You will reach the customer list screen. Please do note down the reference number on the screen now. Select courier option. We suggest select VFS offered courier service. Now let's discuss the total cost of the entire application. Pay attention because it's going to vary. Passport renewal fees for 10 years validity for an ordinary booklet of 36 pages for adults 18 years and above is around 92.90. For a jumbo booklet, it is 117.90 inclusive of VFS and other fees, and an additional 150 for Tatkal, which is usually processed in 3 to 4 working days. If your passport is damaged and lost, you need to reapply. The cost for an ordinary booklet is $167.90, and for a jumbo booklet it is $192.90. Please note that the lost and damaged passport reissue is not eligible for Tatkal. Note, online payment by card will have convenience charges of around 3.5% and will be charged over and above the total payment. They accept MasterCard Visa only. If paying by money order or banker or cashier check, then it should be made in favor of VFS Services USA Inc. In the courier service address, enter your own US mailing address and not the VFS address. Step 12. Click on Confirm Application. You will be redirected to a payment site. Once you've made the payment, you will be able to download the shipping labels and send your application package. Now that you're done with filling the forms, you need to collect every document and send the package, the VFS's shipping label, within 15 days of generating the label. You can submit your application at the VFS Indian Consular Application Center based on your state of residence. Please refer to this website, which will also be linked in the description box, where you should be sending this application to. Address of the center will be mentioned on the final confirmation page with the payment transaction ID if the payment was made online. Below is the list of category of applicants who are not eligible to apply for the Tatkal passport scheme, that is lost, stolen passport, or if it's a damaged beyond recognition, renewal of short validity passport SVP, or change in name, change in sex, change in appearance. Minors can apply. Change correction of date of birth, change correction of place of birth, change in signature, here again minors can apply, change of father's, mother's name, but always look up this information and make sure that you have the latest. Documents required as such with any other process, there are a few documents that you will need to submit with your application. If you watched this video so far, please hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment and tell us what you like about it. Here is the list of documents that needs to be submitted. Arrange the documents in the order of the VFS document checklist with the checklist on top. Now let's go through this checklist. Your expiring passport, original or the most recent one, all other old passports, if any, are not required. 2 by 2 inch photographs in white background. Your eyes and ears should clearly be visible. Total 3 in number. Government passport renewal application form, change of appearance, signature form if any, online payment receipt. Now this is an optional one, but if you are married and want to add your spouse's name to the passport, then include your spouse's passport front page with picture and back page with address, or green card only if asked in your case in the VFS document checklist. For some people this is not required. If the checklist asks for it, then you might need to include the marriage certificate, Indian or any other, too. Photocopy of first 5 pages of your passport plus last 2 pages. First page with photo, then page numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, page number 34, 35, 36, and last page with the address, total of 10 pages. Again optional. For ECR stamp, copy of highest educational qualification degree, US address proof, any one rental lease agreement, month to month is applicable, or home mortgage bill should not have been expired at the time of submission. You can also add any utility bill, electricity, gas, water, landline, telephone bill. And this must not be older than 3 months. Again, remember, home internet, Wi-Fi bill and mobile bill is not accepted. You need to include your driver's license or state ID, front and both are required. Learning temporary driving license is accepted. US bank statement is, however, not a valid address proof. Indian address proof only required if you want to add or change the current Indian address on your current passport. You need just one of this below if you're planning to do that. Any Indian utility bill, electricity, gas, water, landline, telephone bill must not be older than 3 months. Aadhaar card, Indian driver's license, recent bank statement from Indian government, front page is required, should have an affixed photograph. You must include US legal status, current valid US visa including dependent visa or I-797 or green card or employment authorization EAD or I-797 approval notice, or a valid I-20. B1, B2 is not valid for passport reissue. I-94 is not a valid proof either. We are also sharing a document checklist for adults and minors in the following links. You can check it out for adults in the links that pop up. Now some important points, only you should sign yourself on the photocopy of the following documents: your passport copy, first 5 and last 2 pages, copy of visa or green card or I-797 approval notice. A list of detailed documents will pop up on the screen right now. It's always recommended to look up the most recent information because these things keep changing. Now let's talk about notarized. Change of appearance form. Where can you get these notarized? Your local city library or bank like a Bank of America, Chase, etc., your own office are the free notary options for an Indian passport renewal. UPS, FedEx and other local mail shops would charge around $5 per page for a notary. Another question, how long will it take me to get my new passport? The website mentions 3 weeks as the processing time. We really hope this information was helpful for you, and if you have renewed your information, please leave that in the comment box and tell us what your processing time is. If you liked our video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you have more questions, we are linking an FAQs page of the Indian consulate that covers a lot of edge cases as well, so definitely check that out. And if things aren't going your way, remember it's okay, Yaar, because they will eventually turn around. Have a wonderful day. Until next time.